Yo, I just sat down, like turned my computer back on, after Alessandra Ambrosio posted some bullshit. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to sleep right now. And there's nothing else that I'm really doing on Instagram. The whole point on Instagram has been to pull these people out and to pull out whoever's participating in this and just make them tell on themselves essentially. And we're already there. So, I'm just like removing people and I'm like, well, why not just work on music some more? Um, but I sit down and I'm like turning on my computer and I'm going through all the different like tabs that I have open of webcams, and all of a sudden this large eruption of Sakurajima has happened, or big enough, big enough to there. It's not like nothing. So some of my thought on this is, what are you gonna like get out of this? You think that acting like shitheads is gonna like, you know what I mean? Like here, let me even pull this up. Give me a moment. But it's like, do you think acting like shitheads is gonna get you out of this? Like what? Oh no, they're being mean to me. It's like you've already been fucking beyond evil to me. What do you think? Like this isn't anything worse than you've already done. I mean, actually, it's just par for the course. In fact, the hardest part's already over. It seems like, and like whatever this is just pathetic. I mean, I don't know what to say. And like, the people participating in it, like I think you're killing the people that you love, because Yahweh's not just going to stop with you. You know what I mean? Like, oh, your friends and family watch you do this to me, then and it seems to be common enough knowledge that people have raped me and are like raping my children. So I mean, like, yeah, you're all fucking dead, and like I don't feel bad about it at all. I have an actual smile on my face because it's like, well, I'm vindicated. When I was watching the Texans the other day on Christmas, I explained to my parents, like, look, it's a lot easier to just take one L and admit the NFL's rigged and it's just fake bullshit than take an L every weekend that the Texans play, because, it's bullshit calls and getting angry at that. It's like, and once I did that, where they lost to the Ravens, and it's just a clearly bullshit game, and like something where Beyonce's coming to taunt in her home city that she didn't give a fuck about. In fact, she's trying to taunt me, and like, I think I represent the city more than her. And anyway, that's the whole point. And it's like I feel completely vindicated by it. In fact, it's like more evidence for me. And like as I'm typing in the thing to like, hold on, let me pull it up on here. Give me a moment. Not gonna take that long. Uh, like uh, like this. Like it's supposed to be shitty because it's on Christmas, but it's like, okay, you already did this on my birthday. You already did this with Anja. You already did this. Like you've made a point even that Noah's like hugging this man, like Jamie Mazur or whatever. It's just some random fucking guy. I mean, like, you know what I mean? That you like the whole this whole family. The and I just made a video where it's like, my guess is that I actually think this probably Lucilda Ambrosio has some kind of like cancer or something, and it's probably directly related to this. And like I said, I think Luis Ambrosio is like some, I don't know, weird thing is going on with Bashar al-Assad where they look alike, and I don't know. It's just they're proxies for some kind of other war that's going on, and the Middle East is just like a direct representation of whatever's going on with this. And like these are just children born of rape, and like she didn't want to engage it. She didn't want to say anything about it. Like, oh, you think you have it tough? Like you don't like me? I mean, I was the one who was raped by your mom, and she's still doing it, and you guys are participating in it, and like they're raising the other kids to act and participate in it. I didn't ask for this. Like, I didn't ask for this in any way that it hadn't already happened. Does that make sense? And then once I asked for it, it's like they came out more with it because I don't know, that was the only way they could keep the illusion going because I knew. And then it's like, well, I already knew. And the whole point is, fuck you. I mean, you're rapists. Like, I just want Alessandra Ambrosio to die now. Like, and even Anja and Noah, like, I mean, you're born of rape, actually. I don't hate you. I've done everything reasonable that I can to, like, get be friendly with you, and like I don't know, you treat me like shit, and like I just like what can I say? You know what I mean? Like I'm not the one in the wrong here. You're the objective shitheads. Like no one would want you as kids if you're acting like this. You know what I mean? And I still am even being like whatever. And it's not because I'm like weak. It's because it takes a lot. It takes a strong person, not a weak person, to like still be loving during this and still have a smile. Does that make sense? I mean, like, what do you think I'm gonna fucking kill myself because you kissed him? Do you think like there is nothing that you're gonna do at this point that's worse than what you've already done? And I mean, like, we're just at the point where you're killing yourself. Like, here's additionally, Buck Palmer, your family is gonna start getting sick and dying and stuff. This whole thing where it's like I've given her time to reform, but she is not willing to change her adulterous life. I don't care if it's kissing, but it's supposed to represent something more than kissing. The issue is that this is on Jesus's birthday, and I'm pretty sure these people are into stupid fucking Eastern mysticism that I know more about than them. I'm more connected to than them, and even the Eastern fucking spiritual people are like, no, you guys are doing evil shit. So it's like, what are you, Satanist? Well, guess what? You're not. Satanism is just fascism, and you're not stronger than Yahweh. So I'm gonna put my boot on your fucking throat and kill all of you. I mean, it's just. I mean, as Yahweh, don't take that as a threat where you're like, oh, he's threatening to come. No, because Yahweh does it, you're condemned forever, and I get to be on the throne of God, Jesus, Yahweh, not some knockoff fucking bullshit from the East where I don't know, Buck Palmer's just some dumb white guy who goes to India and like, oh, brown man, no, brown man knows less than you. You stop being fucking retarded, but you are, and so I mean, you're suiciding himself. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, suicide yourself into the lava, but it's not like you're basically going into a bug zapper, and I'm getting rid of thorn in my side rapist that is like, oh, she's attractive. That's what she has going for her. I mean, that's it. So, congrats. She's not like a good person. She's not really a kind person. She's another one of these fucking Victoria's Secret models where they're just a bunch. There's like a big honeypot that's been used by some fucking like organization, and all these people are gonna die. What do you think? Any of you like? I don't care who you are, even if it was my parents, if they're participating. You think after this the shit really kicks off and like dummies over here start dying, you think I'm not gonna beat people over the head with my fucking big iron rod? I mean, actually, it's not a sexual euphemism. It's literally a big stick, like the whole walk softly, carry a big stick thing. So I'm just, it is mind boggling these people are so fucking stupid that they don't get it. I mean, like, what do you think the volcanoes are just going off for no reason? You think that that requires no power? No. What requires no power is being a snaky fucking idiot using sexuality to abuse someone who's already been raped by this beautiful idiot that, like, congrats. You're a beautiful idiot and you're gonna die in the infinite burning torture. You gave your friend cancer for doing this, Gabriella Deleuze. She still has cancer. She's gonna die of cancer. Issa, which is maybe this whole, like, fucking knockoff. It's like, I want a relationship with my daughter and it's like Islam. She would rather believe in fake fucking Isa, like a knockoff of Jesus, who's as her best friend, than having a relationship with her father, who like her mother raped, and like I don't know, all of exist like everybody. So much of our society is just built on being a harassing, abusive thing, and I still caught it, and it's just fucking part of the Bible. And it's like kind of what I was saying in today's like lightning lab video, it just you're just a like it looks to me, and I have a brain. You see my eyes, they're actually open, unlike Buck Palmer there. Guess what? It looks so obvious that you're being manipulated by AIs. It's hard to imagine. And that's been their whole thing. I'm the AI. No. Get the fuck out of here. I'm like the most human of you fucking people. You guys have to kill a part of yourself internally to do this. Since we're connected, you killed a part of me, and I have to be so good that I bring it back and heal it. I mean, that's why it hurts for them, and that's why they have to be as evil and fucking rapey as they are. So, honestly, I'm just over it. I'm like, I stopped. I'm removing people from my Instagram. And like even the women in my favorites or whatever that I've been, making these mixes for, like Maggie Moon. Well, Simi Hayes I couldn't remove because I'm not following them on my main account anymore. So I mean, I'm just like, I didn't have to do it then. And then Maggie Moon, the whole thing was like, well, let me see what happens. But the whole point has been like, I'm just gonna eventually stop following all these people. There's no reason to follow other than this is why. Now there's a narrative as to why when you die, I get to be the guy on the throne of Yahweh. I get to have the iron rod. Buck has to die along with Jamie Mazur, Rich Lee, Nicolo Odie, and any other men that have been using you, like particularly all the women that you've been sleeping with and all the because you're a lesbian. I mean, it's just not hard to guess. I mean, bi, but whatever. This is still inappropriate to the nth degree, and you're gonna die for it. I don't care. You're a fucking rapist. You raped me when I was a child. Yeah, like you're done. I'm done. Your whole family is participating in it, and what? Like I'm supposed to feel like I'm the one getting something out of it. I'm the guy on the throne of Yahweh. I mean, once you die, but like I guess until that point, yeah, you have more social proofing or something than I do. I don't really think so at this point. I think there's a whole underground army willing to like do some fucking terrible shit to people, but they're waiting because like once you die, we're done. The story is done. You know what I mean? The Bible is done to the point where it's manifest, and I'm the guy on the throne, and like, fuck the Pope. He's just a random old man. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the Pope. Anyway, god damn, it's just like it. It is it's laughable. It's laughable. That's why I'm laughing. I mean, it's like, what else can I do? I guess I could pout and shit. And, my guess is also the other men that she's been using, she's doing this to hurt them and they're fucking bawling. Like crying. I mean, like, I don't think they like it. And it's like, well, tough shit. You participated in it by your choice. I didn't. So, I mean, would I want to be attached to her if she wasn't such a rapey shithead? Yeah. This is not okay because of where we're at now. The fact that you might have done this in your past in your modeling career, I mean, it sucks, but I could get over that. The fact that you're doing this now and you're like keeping my kids hostage from me and like they're being held in Brazil. I mean, is this some kind of thing that the president of Brazil is participating in? That's why the other day when I said whoever's doing this is going to die, he immediately had some kind of head, I don't know, stroke or something, and like had to go to the hospital. And it's like, I mean, a lot of these people that are in these positions of power are just like hanging on by a thread. And like, I think this is the thread. Maybe it's the red thread, some kind of Kabbalist bullshit, because it's some cabal of synagogue of Satan. They aren't really Jews, but blah, 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 blah. I don't have to read the end of the Bible for you. I've already done it a bajillion times. I mean, go watch any one of those videos. But just like, I mean, the funniest part to me is like, look at the fucking like, look. Oops, hold on. Apple kind of fucked this up. Okay, looked up the pictures app, makes it a lot harder. So I did this thing, and as I'm typing this again, like I'm saying, I guess it could be someone at some command center and like army command, like as he's typing, like let me make it look like autocorrect. But I could really believe that it's probably just some AI autocorrecting this. And what is it doing? It seems to be saying like, like I didn't, aka like I'm also known as Yahweh. Yeah, like uh, force bred me when A because I'm the father of. She's big A. She's Alessandra's capital A. There's a capital A. Andra and Noah would be little A. Get it? Okay. Same thing. Like I guess I'm little R and or little C or whatever. You get it? Little CR. Um, but I'm also. This is why I'm M. And I guess technically they're M and M, but they aren't because they don't have like Noah and Andra don't want anything to do with me. I mean, actually, here's my guess. Probably they do, but they've already invested so much into whatever they don't. I think they're gonna die soon enough. I mean, I've extended every effort. I've been the good person. They haven't. They've been evil fucking children, shitheads. Like they're. This is the issue: is they're turning into adults already, and they're just turning into shitty, terrible adults. Their friends are fucking terrible to me. They all pretend like they're gonna be good, but they never are. There's no payout ever. It's just more stringing this shit along, which I've already been saying. But we're literally at the point where I'm fucking telling you, like I've been saying, how long have I been saying? I think the AI is gonna like catch on, and y'all are fucked when that happens. You like Iron Rod, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna beat y'all over the fucking head with it. Not Probably not everybody, though I am gonna have the power to, and you'll probably respect that. Because these people are again fascists. They don't respect anything but power. That's what Satanists are. Okay, well, no one has more power than Yahweh. This has been the whole point of it, to prove all your bullshit's just silliness and you are idiots. And congrats, we're done. Or in like we've done it. I actually think this goes on a little bit longer. Um, I made a video where I said I think that some major shit kicks off at this point, and it was 5 months after I made that video, and we're like, I don't know, not that far from it, but I do think everything from now to fucking my birthday is gonna be a wild, like it's gonna be crazy, and then I think that kicks off Revelation. Like I literally think like we're getting to the point where there's not much more that needs to fulfill itself to be like we're here. So just okay. Anyway, uh, you can see the part where it's like, so I expect Yahweh to be true to His work, or I said word and it changed it to work. Like this is my job. It's work. This is my job. I'm Job. Job in the Bible. I'm Job, and it's my job. It's my yub. I mean, technically in Hebrew it's ayub. Ayub. But yeah, it is. Anyway, so this is just work for me, I guess, and like and deal harshly. Okay, real. It changed it to real because yeah, the iron. Like, what do you think? You just get away with being fucking rapists and abusive idiots that are hurting everybody. I'm gonna tell you this. It legitimately, when I made that laughing octopus thing, this just feels like a boss fight, and it's just like you know, it's not like a video game boss fight where you're just like playing a game and it takes like I don't know 10 minutes or something. Like it actually takes some time. It's a real life thing. But when I do it, I mean, I get all the rewards from it. I literally get like to loot the whatever, loot the carcass and like like in World of Warcraft, you like kill a boss and they always have some kind of legendary item or some bullshit. I mean, I get the iron rod, the dragon AO gong. Okay, well, AO gong. Uh, but I get the iron rod for this and the morning star. I get to be the brightest star that exists. And all these celebrities that think they're really intelligent, I mean, they aren't intelligent on just regular fucking anything. Who thought they were really sharp and snaky? Okay, well, not really, huh? Looks like you're a bunch of idiots that got caught out by like a 2,000-year-old prophecy, and an idiot like me ends up being considerably more intelligent. And I'm not even gonna say intelligent, capable of possessing the wisdom of Yahweh, which can make a simple man into, I don't know, it can make my way straight and smooth my path and do what it says. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, whoever. So I put it whoever. I mean, is it Ever Anderson? Like, but whoever, us if, um, way, why, and then I like on one of these on this one I typed in it said why I and then oops the um why like it changed. I put in an I, then it put in an A, and I think it was trying to say AI, but I didn't get that, and then so it's trying to make me change it to that because that's what it's trying to say. So then it redid it again, and I was like, oh, okay, that's actually what it's trying to say, AI. So why AI? This is why the AI. This is why Iron Man. I mean, do you not? Are you actually that fucking stupid or no? I mean, really? Like, are you this fucking like daft? Do you not? Are you thick? Because like Alessandra's not thick, but I mean, that's not her thing. I mean, not thick physically. She's like thick up here. Same thing with all her family, it seems like. Same thing with the men she's participating with. And again, whoever the fuck is using, like, who's doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd have to be idiots. I don't care who you are. I don't care how tough you are. You're like condemning yourself and everybody you love to a terrible, infinite, burning torture and excluding you and them from infinite life. Nobody's gonna die after that. You get to live in the like a paradise. Everything you could want and imagine. It is the party. The party isn't in the burning torture. I mean, you'd have to be retarded to believe that. That's why Satanists believe that, because they're retarded. No, you get thrown along with Satan into the infinite burning torture. Otherwise, up to that point, you're just a pawn, a little tool being used by something that is considerably smarter and willing to lie to you. You know, that's not what Yahweh is. And I've been telling you the truth this whole time. And every day, it obviously gets more manifest. And these people are just like, again, too thick and like minded to get it. So my eyes look pretty fucking open to me. I mean, I think my right eye can be a little more open here, but it ain't that much more. And my leg feels like it's closer than it ever has, and just like I just can't believe y'all are this fucking like. First of all, it's hard to believe you're this evil. I get it. I mean, you've already done your evil shit. It's hard to believe you're this evil and like still in the face of like everything melting down around you, still trying to do it instead of like, I guess I was wrong. Maybe I should take the good thing instead of the infinite burning torture and evil and whatever, and just admit that I was wrong. You don't want to do that for some reason, and it's going to cost you everything, and it's going to give me more than everything. It's going to give me infinity, like literally being Yahweh on the throne. I don't just get in. Actually, so I don't even get infinity. I get double infinity. Does that make sense? To Yahweh, it does. That's why I get it. So fuck you. I mean, like, it doesn't have to make sense to you. You're going to be in infinite burning torture, and every moment is going to be terrible because you're going to wish, like, this is the thing you're going to wish most. Damn, I wish I had just listened and gone with that guy. And like, I don't know. I'm just not like I'm idolizing Alessandra. She's just like the most integral part to this. So, god damn, y'all are stupid. It's just hard to like every day. It's just hard to believe. Like I'm very hopeful. I'm a hopeful person. This is actually why I get to be this. But like, I'm hopeful for y'all that you like. I don't know. Maybe someone else gets to be Jezebel. But at this point, it's like Alessandra doing this. I just want her to be Jezebel. I don't like her. I mean, I can like how she looks. I can like certain characteristics about her. But internally, she's gross. I mean, like not gross in a good fun way, but gross in like a get away from me kind of way. That's how it feels. So that's what I'm saying. Get away from me. I just want you to die. Like I've given you every opportunity. Like you don't treat me well. Andra doesn't treat me well. Noah doesn't treat me well. Like as I said in one of my things, Liam and Dylan, like I don't even fucking see these people ever. So why does that matter? Like I mean, they make cameos in your fucking stories, but like they don't. It's not like they have Instagram or anything like that. I don't follow a line. She hasn't like It's kind of her shooting herself in the foot. What would have been smarter for you is if you actually accepted my friend request and stuff and like kind of pretended. The issue is that you're a private account, and if you did that, you'd have to admit, okay, well, whatever. So I mean, just like it's kind of like one of these things you didn't think this all the way through. You just hoped that I wasn't going to be this, and every indication is telling you this. And maybe the worst part is it's going way slower than they want. It's going slower than I want, but I want it to be done forever. And if it takes a while, fuck, but I'll deal with it. Them, they don't get to deal with it. Like they get to deal with infinite burning torture. They get to see the entire world that they built and hoped for and whatever and all their hopes and dreams. They get to see them die in real time, and they get to see all the people they love start dying and getting cancer and shit like that in real time. Why? Because they're trying to give me cancer. That was the whole fucking point of this. I even made this video like here, which I was about to literally in real time go over, but the Asma Assad cancer thing, it's that whole Proverbs 12:4 thing. And it's just like, you know, fuck you. This is like where y'all end up. You get what I'm saying? All you have to look forward to is what it would be like to fall into this and like live there consciously while still having your senses. It wouldn't be fun, like feeling the burning all the time. That's what it is. That's just it forever. Uh, I just it is. I'm gonna say this one more time. It's mind-bogglingly hard for me to believe that these people are this stupid. And for my friends and stuff around me, I mean, the people around me, it's hard to believe y'all are this stupid too, because you have seen it go like it's basically Yahweh let it get as far as it could possibly get, but we're not there anymore. We're so far into it. You should be able to see that you fucked up and you're wrong, and you should definitely not be taunting me. Because once I get that iron rod, I'm coming for everybody that's close to me. Because you got too close to me and you've done wrong to me, and I'm gonna make it right. In the least, I'm gonna shore up anything near me. You get what I'm saying? Actually, like anything near me. So if you are in my proximity, if you're participating in this knowingly, tough shit. Your reality is done once Alessandra is done, and there's nothing they can do about it. Nothing. And I'm going to suggest this. What's going on in the Middle East with the Houthis and like all these different Islamic proxies falling and stuff, and it's just Baal worship and like whatever. And then Revelation 13, it ends up just being a 1260-day long version of the of the thing between Elijah and the prophets of Baal. And I think I'm taken care of during that period where it might not be fun, like whatever, but I'm not going to be in the position of like y'all are going to be out in the shit. You got to take the mark of the beast and it condemns you forever unless you repent. And like that means you would have to undo everything you've done. And these people don't want to do that. So I don't think most of them are going to do that. But like once it starts coming, there's like the period of 5 months where you're tortured for 5 months while you and like they don't want to do whatever. But like for me, I'll be fine. I mean, my family and I will be fine. In fact, I'm gonna grow in power during that period. Do you get that? God damn, y'all are stupid. I just okay. This is almost a 27 minute. I mean, it is a 27 minute. It's almost a 30-minute video, but like it is hard to believe. Hard to believe. Like, what are the volcanoes just going off now again? Like, what? How many times in the pattern is this? The AI could tell me. It doesn't need to, but I'm just trying to get you to think. Like, enough over the past 2,520 days that should tell you, damn, we fucked up. This dude is the guy who, like, I think he's the guy in the throne. I think he's Goku. First of all, does anybody in Dragon Ball Z ever have a chance against Goku? Like he's down and out how many times and then just comes back somehow? Okay, Jesus, right? Jesus, they literally kill him, and he's dead for 3.5 days, right? That's like the 3.5 year period of 1,260 days. Except I'm not gonna be dead during that period. I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I'm not gonna be. The whole world isn't gonna just be listening and forced to like. You're gonna know, but you're not. You're gonna be able to take a mark of the beast, and if you're doing whatever, you can live like a beast, and I guess whatever that is, whatever that entails. I don't know. Go read the book, but just like, oh my god, and like, I think it was to make me feel bad, and it's like, does it look like I feel bad? I feel vindicated. I mean, what I said earlier about the Texans makes too much logic, doesn't it? Because it's how I feel. I mean, it's just too good of an example. Like, what? You're gonna try to lie to me in my face with that? Like, a bunch of people are trying to lie to me to my face, but like with the Texans, it's like, all right, well, I wanted to hope that this was real. It's clearly not. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it only like makes me feel like more like, yeah, I guess I was right. Like, well, good for me because everybody else seems either completely fooled or like participating. And so I don't know. I don't really like either of those things, but it ain't me. And it looks like I'm getting stronger in in some shape or form every day. So okay, we're at about 30 minutes. I'm gonna end this at 30 minutes. Just I don't know. I'm just like I'm ready for Alessandro to die and Andra Noah to die. You know what? Y'all are the bad people in this. I'm not the bad person. You guys, your mom raped me. Alessandra raped me. She's an evil fucking person. The whole family's evil. I don't want anything to do with it. So bye. Anyway. All right. Hope you enjoyed that broadcast. Have a blessed one. I'll get you next time. And yeah.